Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my friends and my sisters and brothers in ST. Thank you, Helene, for the wonderful introduction. And thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening for our online and opportunity talk. It's my great pleasure to be sharing this evening on our journey in New Skin and how it has actually transformed our life and our family's life. So before I start, I'd like to give gratitude to ST System and all of my uplines for giving us this opportunity to share our humble story, and also for providing this online Zoom meeting platform so that actually we can all connect and continue with our age-lock business without any interruptions. A little bit about my story. Oh, excuse me. Oops. My slides are... Well, anyway, I think for those who are listening to me tonight, maybe you are looking for something. I feel that some of you are looking for perhaps something different, maybe a different life or a different job or a different opportunity. If you are one of these people, please do listen with an open heart and an open mind, and I promise to do my best tonight. Thank you, IT. A bit of a background about myself before I start. I am the youngest in a family of four. My parents are both professors in Malaysian public universities, and they are still actually teaching at this point in time, even though they're in their 70s. My mom is a medical doctor, and my dad is a veterinary surgeon. So from small, I've always been conditioned and always been told to excel in school so that I can secure a good career path, be respected in my profession, and be financially stable. So with that in mind, my ambition from small was to actually become a corporate high flyer. IT, could you help me? Thank you. So from small, with that in mind, I wanted to be a corporate high flyer, and that was the image that I kept with me, and that kind of shaped the kind of ambition which led me to continue to study well. And I was fortunate to actually get a scholarship to pursue a law degree overseas. I came back after completing my master's from the University of London, and I started working in the airline industry. I started as a legal advisor and eventually worked my way up to a senior vice president position. At the same time, I had also worked as a legal consultant in my husband's law firm. So a bit of a background of me. And so during, next slide please, IT. So during my career, as for most of us who are professionals, I had put in a lot of hours and worked really hard. And why? Because actually I wanted to achieve my dream life. I wanted a successful career, and I thought that if I worked really hard, I could achieve that as well as also attain a balanced and a quality life. Especially since our family and our kids were growing up, I really, really wanted that. However, 18 years later, even though I was successful in my career, and I had a very cushy job in the airline industry as a senior, one of the senior managers, I realized that it was not what I wanted, and my dream was a complete opposite of that actually. So I share a bit of how during my career, my dreams never came true. As we progressed, we became more financially tight because our family was growing, our kids were growing, they needed more finances, and we wanted to give them the best. Yeah. And again, we were always chasing time and always rushing. So we were always trying to meet deadlines, and we were not able to actually enjoy time with our kids and our family, and that made me very frustrated. And because we wanted to be by our family side when they needed us. Okay. Um, So how did New Skin find us? Actually, we didn't find New Skin, but this opportunity came to us through two sets of TR90, which actually my sisters took. So my sisters, on this page is Dr. Masnita, and on the next is Masnida. They've always been looking for a weight loss program since their younger days, and here when they actually took a set of TR90, they actually transformed, and without a rebound, we found that the products that AgeLock had was truly amazing. So this was our first exposure into AgeLock, and it was really a transformation from Dr. Maznita here, and Maznida on the next page, yeah, which helped us to actually open up our mind that AgeLock was truly a amazing product. So after that, or soon after that, we were introduced to our angels, um, Barling, Bayan, and Ellen, who are now COE1. With their persistence and care, we were invited to meetings such as this, and we listened to sharings like this. So gratitude to them for actually exposing us and insisting at some point that we come and listen and see the amazing opportunity which was behind these AgeLock products. So actually, I don't like doing sales. I've never done sales. And I felt that at that point in time, New Skin business had nothing to do with me because I'm a lawyer and I go to work, and it's just a set of amazing products, and my sisters took it. But I obliged my uplines and my angels, and slowly I tuned in and I opened my heart to this opportunity. And at these meetings was where this question was posed to me, and I pose it back to you. If you continue doing your current job, will you achieve financial freedom? Will you be able to spend more time with your family? This question was brought up a few times in some of the meetings. And once I had the courage to be honest with myself, the answer obviously, if I stayed in my current job, even though it was a very, very good job, I wouldn't be able to achieve this freedom. So now I had to do something about it because I had actually agreed that this job is not the job for me. So I pose this question back to you, my friends, and for you to consider and also have the courage to decide to do something about it if your answer was like mine about 5 or 6 years ago. So when I wanted to do something, I was again very fortunate because I was shown this cash flow quadrant, which actually accelerated my decision making. Uh, I had actually never had the opportunity to read Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, but I took the time and I read it through, and I found that my husband and I, we were in the left quadrant. So I was an employee with a very fixed mindset, and my husband, he runs his own law firm, so he was self-employed. When in fact, we actually should be in the right quadrant where you actually do get financial freedom and time freedom. So we needed to shift to the right side. But how would we do that? As an investor, obviously we didn't have capital to start. So we saw that by actually building a system, it would be like building a franchise, and we would become a business owner that would allow us to then earn financial freedom and have a bit of time freedom. So therefore, we made the decision and we jumped onto the New Skin bandwagon. Uh, Okay, so how did it all start again with us? Was again by products and the opportunity which it created for family members. So once our sisters got started, obviously we saw the transformation and we started believe in the business, and we opened up our minds to the opportunity and to helping more of our family members. So after a few amazing products amongst our friends and family and a few years in this business now, it is actually an extraordinary business opportunity, one which we never would have imagined if we had not actually trusted our friends who brought us for these meetings to actually see how big this platform and this opportunity can be life-changing for us and our family. So this is my transformation. So 5 years into AgeLock, I have never been blessed with good skin or good complexion, but coming up to my 5 series now, I'm looking uh, a lot better, I feel. And so I do get some good comments. Thank you very much. And also the other thing, I find that I'm able to manage my youngest child, who is just turned 8 actually, and she's a special needs child, but I'm able to manage her on a daily basis without feeling tired or fatigued. And so other than my two sisters, as I mentioned, our family members also benefited from age lock, and some of them are here as I present them to you. And because they are healthier after age lock, they now lead a better lifestyle. And because of that, the business becomes even easier for us to actually do. So with the transformations and the testimonies we have, then we move on to actually being a part of the ST system. And actually, we are very grateful and fortunate to have been partnering with ST and to have known about ST and to actually uh, be able to learn from visionary leaders and our founders themselves, Mr. Reinho and Miss Angela Liu, COE4. And I like his statement very much when he says that my success can be duplicated. So basically, this business can be duplicated by anyone for as long as you actually want to succeed and you actually want to learn to be your own boss, perhaps even be an entrepreneur. So what we did was we chose to believe that we are able to succeed here on this platform. So then, okay, so now we made the decision. We have to make some money. I mean, we want to be financially free, right? So as what Ron said, it's very simple. We were presented with this very simple duplication process and business plan, and it was in a very straightforward manner. And basically, what we learned is success is simple as long as you duplicate 1, 2, 3. So with the guidance and the help of our uplines and angels again, we completed this process within less than 6 months. And yes, we did earn a 5-figure income. So my friends, actually, this is a very doable step and it's a very doable opportunity for anyone. So the next slide would be whether you believe $1 million income is a dream. So to us, at this point in time or at that point, there's not really much opportunity for us to earn $1 million. I mean, we were lawyers and we are still lawyers, but I mean, unless we win a lottery or something, there isn't really much opportunity out there, and we don't really have big capital to invest. So with this plan that was presented to us, we actually found that we could uh, work on it and introduce our friends who are like-minded like us, who also want to grow a business that can actually expand. So what we needed to do was just find 5 like-minded people to join us in the business and help them to find another 5 people who are like-minded for them to join the business, and so on and so forth. So this was absolutely great plan for us to start off with. Of course, everybody didn't agree with us, but because of so many success stories in ST, and because of so many incentives by New Skin, we actually just persevered. And again, here we are very thankful and we are very grateful to be part of ST System, because from here was where we learned how to run our business. I mean, I've always been an employee, and again, it's very difficult for an employee mindset to shift to being a business owner. But we chose to believe that we can create our success story here. And through many, many growing pains, we are now enjoying a bit of passive income whilst also chasing back our dreams. So the other thing which helped us along was because ST, being such a structured system, have a training academy called ST University, and here is where you can actually learn to succeed. Everything, all you need to be is you just need to be coachable, and you just want to have the desire to succeed, and everything else can be learned. So as an employee, having a strong employee mindset, and I'm sure I'm not the only one here, if I can learn to run my own business, I'm very certain that a lot of you can. And all you need to do is you just need to follow the system. The other thing why New Skin is so competitive, especially nowadays, is because it's scalable. Therefore, you start wherever you are, and you start with just yourself. And from there, you move on to just duplicating 2 and duplicating 3 friends, maybe in your own town or maybe even outside your own country. Not only is it scalable, it's also mobile, which means you only need a Wi-Fi. You have your mobile phone and off you go. You don't even need to have a physical office, no overheads, no nothing, just yourself. And it's sustainable. Why? Because everyone is your business partner and everybody is duplicated to follow the system. So your organization is actually very stable. And thus you can earn a passive and you can earn an exponential income from there. Right? Okay. Okay. Um, that aside, now that we are facing the biggest pandemic that has been around for that is since the 100 years, and we are worried also about the recession which is cropping up, and many of us I feel are also worried about the financial security. We Because we have started on New Skin, actually we feel pretty calm. Because we know where our New Skin business is going and we know what we need to do, and perhaps you could say that New Skin is quite recession proof. And not only us, also our team, we find that under the current circumstances, because of what the opportunity offers us on this platform, we find that our business partners are also thriving and their business is also growing and our team is also expanding. So our revenue and our income is also growing, even though at this time, a lot of people are facing a lot of financial difficulties. So how is this possible? It's because our business in New Skin, I mean, we feel that it is enabled. It is basically a business at the fingertips. The world is truly flat now and borderless, and you can actually promote this business to over 50 countries, and anyone in those 50 countries can join your team. So if you compare this to a traditional business or even to a law firm, I mean, it's next to impossible. You can't really do it at all. You actually just located in the same country, in the same jurisdiction, and that's that. Whereas here, you can actually expand your business from wherever you are and expand it globally. So this business also is simple to accomplish because all we are doing is we are sharing our experience on the age-lock products and connecting our customers' needs to the age-lock products. And as Ron said, it's a health and beauty industry. We are actually in the era where people want to be healthy and they want to stay useful. So everyone is our customer and we can reach out to every generation in any family. So you can address your customers' daily concerns on a daily basis. So you can never be irrelevant and your business just gets stronger and stronger based on a very simple business plan. And this is what we found in this business. So to me, for me and my family and my team, this is a beautiful slide because I am a homemaker now and I look after a special needs child. And actually, a couple of my team members would have also not been able to join me if not for this business being a home-based business. So now that we are able to work from anywhere and work from our home, this opportunity has opened up another income stream for them and their family, and they are empowered to be an entrepreneur and own their own business. Okay, so as I said earlier, the power also of this business is you start local and you grow global. And basically during the pandemic and during this MCO, we found that we are sponsoring friends from Australia, from Thailand, from Singapore, from Indonesia. We have expanded into customers in Indian subcontinent and we keep growing every day. Everyone is looking for good products and a good opportunity, and we've got it here on this new skin platform. So the idea is for you to start small, start local, learn the ropes of this business, and then grow global. Nothing can stop you. Imagine when you're asleep, your income is still coming in because your friends overseas are working. And when they are sleeping, you are working. So your income stream never stops. Imagine having an income stream, a bank account that continues to grow and grow. Amazing, right? So we are actually very fortunate to be partnering with New Skin. We have such a strong vision to become the world's leading opportunity platform, and we truly believe this as we are living and we are leveraging on this opportunity platform. We also really find that New Skin mission resonates strongly with us. And this is a mission. I will read it out for everyone's benefit. Our mission is to be a force for good throughout the world by empowering people to improve lives with rewarding business opportunities, innovative products, and an enriching, uplifting culture. So where previously in my corporate life, where our mission is mainly to do with profit and perhaps to be the leading airline in the industry, here we find that where I find that there's a huge difference when we're talking about being a force for good, doing charity, transforming lives, enriching cultures, things which actually resonates very closely to my heart. And sometimes it's really not all about the money, but sometimes it's also about fulfilling a sense of purpose in our lives. So this is a slide that we really live by, and we really follow it very closely when we reach out to our friends and also our teammates. The other thing which I like is also the quote by our founder, Blake Rooney. I feel that every one of us can do this on a daily basis. When he says that when you get up every morning, um, just think of someone that you would like to extend your help to. And on this, on a daily basis, you can actually help to change your community, change your family's life, change someone's and transform someone's lives. I think that's very powerful because everyone can do that on a daily basis and make a difference. Something which I feel a lot of corporate professionals out there are not able to touch someone's lives because of the nature of our work. So the other thing that we also leveraged on was actually Star Creator Trip. I mean, every company would have a trip, a reward for the employees which do really well. But for us here is that we feel it was not just us that was winning a trip, but it was our team. So here we feel that everyone is a winner. Everyone can make it. For as long as you want to succeed, nobody is left behind. So I think that's very powerful because that is a huge difference from the previous platform that we were in. So we have succeeded on a few trips, and we will continue to help ourselves and our teams to also succeed on future trips because we believe that when we succeed together, actually we grow together, and our business as well will grow in a very steady manner. So what is New Skin to us actually? I mean, we found a lot of values, we found a lot of good things, we found an amazing opportunity. But to us, truly, what it has done is it's actually brought back our dreams. We wanted to have some time with our family and our loved ones. We wanted to give back to certain charities. We wanted to do what we wanted to do, and now we can actually do it. It has also transformed our family's health and also opened up our own global business and us being our own entrepreneur. Who would have imagined? I would not have imagined this more than 5 years ago. And we can pass this down as a legacy to our next generation, and we can actually give them something beautiful for them to grow and for them to also extend it to their family members when perhaps we are no longer around. So some of the values that we get from New Skin was we were able to actually extend more charity and actually contribute towards social causes on a more um, I suppose with more time and with more effort on our part when previously it was more touch and go. So we were able to allocate time and allocate our effort to actually grow with these organizations that we want to and make something good out of it. So as I said previously, sometimes it's not all about the money. Okay. We were also given an opportunity to personally grow on this platform. I mean, we became speakers like we're sharing tonight, team members, crew. We even did a spa demo online on Zoom, which I don't think I would never have done if not for trying to reach out to our customers and trying to teach them how to use that product. So I did that with my daughter. But here again, we were not only able to grow ourselves, but also our team members, and we also become a better person from this experience, maybe a better daughter, and for me, a mother, a more patient mother, and an ability to also speak more articulately other than the more technical stuff like I used to do in my previous platform. Okay. Um, the other value that we got, we were able to reward ourselves and our team with these trips, as I mentioned. And it's an amazing trip, which we really, really are grateful for New Skin for having, because it's an all expenses paid for trip. We just packed our bags and we go to the airport, and we stayed in 5-star hotels, and everything was catered for us. And one of the years when we were at the European cruise, we couldn't go. We just couldn't go because our kids were having exams. So we transferred our tickets to my parents, and that was their 50th anniversary gift. So how, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to have afforded that for my parents, but eventually they went and they really enjoyed themselves. And it was a truly a gift which I think even they remember as one of the gifts which were exceptional for them on their anniversary. So that was another value that we had. The other thing that we also found and we also cherish is the freedom and flexibility of time. Now we are able to attend all our children's graduations and presentations and award-winning ceremonies and shows, and you name it, we're there. And we have the peace of, we don't have to rush, and we don't have to be in two places at once. So we're able to completely enjoy the moment with them. And that's a huge value to us as parents, because previously we couldn't do that. We couldn't even do a fraction of that. And now that we become mentors and best friends to our children, I mean, it becomes even, the bonding becomes even more powerful. And as children ourselves, we're also able to afford the time and the flexibility for our parents who are aging. And when they need us, we are there to actually help them out. The other thing that we found and we cherish so much is actually our financial freedom. I mean, for those of you who own a business and perhaps you're self-employed still, like what we have a law firm. We're always tied down, and we're always working because we need to collect payment at the end of the month, because we need to pay for our overheads and our stuff and whatnot. In New Skin, however, we don't have to chase for payment. Our commissions come in regardless of whether you check your account, and the commissions come in for our business partners also. So we have the peace of mind to actually just work the hours that we wish to, and to go on vacation, and perhaps even to visit our kids who are now studying overseas without having to worry about overheads and without having to worry about money. So there is a huge benefit to us, and something which we could not imagine us able to do without doing New Skin, because we'll be stuck with our jobs and stuck chasing payment all the time. Okay? Again, another benefit, one of the last benefits, but of course not least, is we've built a lot of friendships along the way. We have lifelong friends here, and now we believe that we have lifelong mentors. Our circle of friends have extended. We are with people who have the same values as us and like-minded as us, and we enjoy our time together, and we really feel that we can support each other, and we've grown as a family. So another thing is now we have an extended family over and above the family that we currently have. And this again, we could not have had if it were not for the New Skin opportunity. So my last slide, my last slide and my last note is the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So I'm sure that wherever you are today, you actually want a better life for yourself and your family. And you want to pursue your dreams. So the only person that can make your dreams come true is yourself. And the only person that can make your dreams beautiful is yourself. So if you are in the process of deciding, I would suggest you make a decision quickly, maybe after today's meeting, and join us on this New Skin opportunity. You will not regret it. Talk to your friend who actually invited you here today. And we hope to see you in more meetings, ST, to bring also friends and to join us on this New Skin journey in ST. So I end my sharing here. Thank you very much.